I heard that it's a form of lashon hara if you tell something good about someone to someone else. Is that true?
Yes, it can be. There's a din lashon hara that you could tell somebody, for example, oh yeah, you know Steve, he's rich. That's lashon hara. Why? What if Steve doesn't want you to know that he's rich? So now all of the people from the neighborhood come to his house. Steve, tzedakah. But Steve wants to be an anonymous person. He wants to give tzedakah, but anonymously. He doesn't want people knocking on his door. So what you did is you said lashon hara. Yes. You have to make sure that if you say anything about somebody, he wants it to be known. Not that it's his own private information. And again, generally speaking, it's better to never speak about people. Never, unless there's toilet, there's some useful thing coming out of it. Like for example, what we just did now, which is warning the public. That's useful information that anybody that's watching or following or reading this person's work, automatically after he listens, he double checks what I just said. He sees everything I said is true. He takes the books from the library right into the garbage. That's useful. But saying that Steve is rich or Joe is I don't know, he did this, he did that, there's nothing useful that's going to come out of it. And most of the time it can create ayin hara. Create ayin hara, create a lot of things. Nothing good will come out of it. So generally speaking, it's better to never speak about people unless it's for a useful purpose.
And also, how would someone actually do tshuva for lashon hara?
How would somebody do tshuva for lashon hara? Few things. First and foremost, like everything else, he has to stop. Has to stop saying lashon hara. Second, he has to commit to not talking about other people, not saying lashon hara in general in the future. Meaning not just stop today, but already make some type of plan of how could I stop myself from doing it in the future. What triggered me? Oh, every time I meet Steve, he likes to talk about people. So you know what? From now on, I'm not hanging out with Steve. Oh, every time I go to this class, I talk about people. Okay, from now on, I'm not going to the class. He does things and he sets himself up with some type of fence to preserve himself, if you will. Third thing is, he contemplates what he did and what kind of damage he caused, and he regrets it. He regrets it. He starts feeling bad for it. Another thing is, he tries to fix it. How? He has to go and try to say, listen, he tells the person, listen, you know that rumor that came out about you, or the information that came out about you, it came from me. I want to let you know, I'm sorry, and I'm doing tshuva, I'm really sorry. Now, that by itself is not enough. Why? Somebody came to the Chafetz Chaim and said, Kvod Harav, I want to do tshuva for lashon hara. He goes, okay, fine, no problem, go to your house, bring me a pillow. A pillow? Say, yeah, bring me a pillow. Okay. Guy, Rav says, bring a pillow, bring a pillow. So the guy goes to his house, he goes, honey, I need a pillow. He goes, bring it back. He goes, I need a pillow. I don't know if the rabbi never said I'm going to take it back. So he takes the pillow, nice, fancy, fluffy pillow full of feathers. He goes to the rabbi, he goes, okay, come with me. They go to the roof. He says, here, take this knife. Yeah? Rip the pillow apart. Okay? Rips the pillow apart, feels bad, this pillow costs $50. He goes, what now, Kvod Harav? That's tshuva? He goes, no. Now, take all the feathers and throw them in the air. Guy says, that's tshuva? It's weird tshuva, but fine. Threw the feathers in the air. All the things flew in the air. And the guy's like, wow, tshuva is really easy. Just cost me $50. The rabbi says, no, it's not the end. This is the beginning. He goes, what's now? He goes, now go collect all the feathers. Go collect all the feathers. He goes, Kvod Harav, it's impossible. That's impossible. If one feather's over there, one feather's over there, one feather, I don't even know where it went. He goes, that's tshuva for lashon hara. It's impossible to know the magnitude of your damage. Impossible. Why? You said one thing. Who knows how far it traveled? You wrote a comment on the internet. Don't listen to Rabbi such and such. He is too hard on people. He talks about Gehinom in every shiur. And guess what? You don't know how many people read that comment, and because of that, they didn't listen to the shiur and didn't do tshuva. Now you have a serious problem. You have feathers that are lost, and you don't know the magnitude of your sin. So what do? Aside from stop, aside from putting a fence for yourself to not do it again, and aside from being sorry for the magnitude of damage that you've done, that you don't even know how big it is, you have to do the opposite. What? Publicize Torah that teaches people not to sin, that teaches people to do tshuva. You have to become a partner in kiruv. You have to help people do tshuva. Why? Because other people doing tshuva, fulfilling that mitzvah, that's as if undoing the damage that you've done in the past. So kiruv becomes a very, very serious part of all of our tshuva, and that's why in Sefer Yecheskel, the prophet Yecheskel says, don't let your sins from the past be a stumbling block in the future, meaning that, yes, you've done sins, yes, you want to do tshuva, but in reality, the only way for every person to do tshuva is to become a partner of other people doing tshuva. Because there are certain sins, many of them, that you cannot even understand the magnitude of the damage. Because it's beyond you, it's feathers, it went in the air, it went in a different place. You don't know how far it went. You don't know how far this word went. So how are you going to fix that? You can't. You could only fix it by getting somebody else to stop, by getting somebody else to do it. Same thing with wasting seed, same thing with Chilul Shabbat, and all of the other sins, you have to get other people to do tshuva. When you do that, that's the only way to really undo the damage that we've done in the past. Yes, you have a question?
Yeah, so you said that